Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. Following are the headlines as usual. Binh Phuoc cultural sports sector set to implement 2023 talk. Binh Phuoc held the third Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Association Congress. Đông Xoài striving for annual per capita income to reach 115 million Vietnam dong in 2023. Top 10 international events in 2022 selected by Vietnam News Agency. And now are the details. The Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism of Binh Phuoc Province recently held a conference to carry out talk in the culture, sport and tourism sector in 2023.
The province culture, sports and tourism sector completed all tasks well in 2022. Information provision was done with the help of visual aids, while programs, contests, festivals, culture, arts and sports were all carefully prepared. The sector successfully held the 27th Region 7 Fine Arts Exhibition and activities to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the victory of the old ship blockade. It also coordinated with the Vietnam Cải Lương or Reformed Opera Theatre to successfully perform the play Nước Non Vạn Dặm. Art activities, library work and a culture of reading and family work were also given focus. The All People Unite to Build Culture Life movement continues to improve in quality and quantity, while the Binh Phuoc People Say Good Words Do Good Deeds campaign was deployed among all people. Binh Phuoc also sent athletes to 76 sporting tournaments at the cluster, regional and national levels, winning 247 medals of all kinds and posting sound achievements at SEA Games 31st. In tourism, Binh Phuoc welcomed some 722,500 domestic and international visitors in 2022, earning revenue of over $417 billion.
The Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Association in Binh Phuoc Province recently held its third Congress for the 2022-2027 term.
In the past term, the Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Association in Binh Phuoc Province recorded many positive results. In addition to coordinating in the promotion of agreements, treaties and regulations on the border and demarcation and landmark efforts, the association also built and effectively implemented annual people-to-people diplomacy. It regularly organized delegations, visiting, presenting gifts, providing medical examinations and treatment, and holding exchanges with people in Cambodian provinces. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the association joins the Department of Foreign Affairs and the Provincial Union of Friendship Organizations in conducting numerous visits and providing necessities and medical supplies for the Cambodian Vietnamese community in border provinces. The Congress elected the executive board of the association for the 2022-2027 term, including 15 members and an inspection committee consisting of 3 members. Vice Chairwoman of the Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee, Trần Tuyết Minh, was elected Chair of the Vietnam-Cambodia Friendship Association in the province for the 3rd term. The Congress also voted to approve a resolution for the 2022-2027 term, containing important issues relating to the goals and operational direction of the association in the new term.
Đông Xoài City in Binh Phuoc Province is working to raise annual per capita income to 115 million Vietnam dong in 2023.
At a meeting of the People's Council of Đông Xoài City, leaders from the City People's Committee and related agencies answered questions and explained the recommendations of voters and delegates. On the table were issues such as budget collections, especially revenue from land use levies, the disbursement of capital for construction at a number of slope projects, and compensation and site clearance for 2 major projects, the Ho Suoi Cam tourist area in the 2nd phase, and the slow-going new urban area in Đông Xoài Central Park. The meeting also considered, discussed and approved 11 resolutions, including 8 on important issues relating to socio-economic development, national defense and security in 2023, and the construction and development of the city in 2023 and the period to 2025 and to 2040. In terms of economics and society, in 2023, the city will strive to achieve economic growth of 15.12%, collect some 940 billion Vietnam dong in budget revenue, or 106% of the 2022 figure, and see annual per capita income hit 115 million Vietnam dong, up 10% compared to 2022.
Ladies and gentlemen, so the year 2022 has passed and we are living in the atmosphere of the new year 2023. In the past year, there have been many events happening around the world. And following are the top 10 standout international events selected by Vietnam News Agency in 2022.
Russia began a special military operation in Ukraine on February 24th. The serious conflict shows no sign of ending, pushing relations between Russia and the West into a new spiral of confrontation. The conflict and retaliatory sanctions between Russia and the West have impacted global security and politics, pushing gas prices up to a 14-year high, and causing many countries to face food shortages and rising costs of goods, from March until the last month of the year.
The U.S. Federal Reserve, Fed, on March 16 approved its first interest rate increase in more than 3 years. In 2022, Fed raised interest rates for 7 times, to a range of 4.25 to 4.5%. On July 21, the European Central Bank, ECB, also raised interest rates for the first time in 11 years, and then increased the rates thrice more in the year. The adjustments by Fed, the ECB and many other central banks aim to control inflation and keep financial markets stable, but put some economies at risk of recession.
The World Health Organization, WHO, warned that the COVID-19 pandemic is not over, due to the Omicron subvariant of the coronavirus which continues to spread through many countries. On July 23, WHO declared the escalating global monkeypox outbreak a public health emergency of international concern. The epidemics continue to cause concern, and normal activities have yet to be fully restored globally.
The Communist Party of China successfully held its 20th National Congress, in Beijing from October 16 to 22. Xi Jinping was re-elected as Party General Secretary for the 3rd consecutive term. The Congress approved adjustments to the party statutes, and set out strategic tasks for the next 5 years and beyond, towards the successful implementation of the second centenary goal of building a comprehensively modern socialist country by 2049.
UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson resigned on July 7. His replacement Liz Truss also quit her post just 45 days into the job, making her the shortest-serving Prime Minister in the country's history. 42-year-old Rishi Sunak, who took office on October 25, is the youngest British Prime Minister in more than 200 years. Queen Elizabeth II passed away at the age of 96, after her 70-year reign. Prince Charles becomes King Charles III.
At the 27th UN Climate Change Conference in Egypt on November 20, countries reached a breakthrough agreement on a compensation fund for developing nations suffering impact of climate change. The event was of great significance, in the context of climate change causing more severe consequences on humans and the environment.
Baby girl Venus Mabansag, born in Manila, the Philippines on November 15, was considered the symbolic 8th billion person in the world. The hallmark created a development impulse, while posing challenges to the world regarding the environment, the ecosystem, natural resources, food security and water resources security.
At least 158 people died in a stampede during Halloween festivities in Seoul's Daewon nightlife district on October 29. Earlier, another at a soccer match in Kanjuruhan Stadium, Malang, Indonesia, on October 1, left more than 130 people dead and hundreds injured. The two disasters within a month raised the alarm of safety at crowd gatherings after the COVID-19 pandemic.
The double asteroid redirection test successfully changed the orbit of the asteroid Dimorphos, after the NASA spacecraft intentionally slammed into the space rock on September 26, according to the agency. This marks humanity's first success in purposely changing the motion of a celestial object, and the first full-scale demonstration of asteroid deflection technology.
For the first time, a men's football FIFA World Cup was held at the end of the year, in an Arab country, with female referees, using semi-automated offside technology, the FIFA player app that made tracking data available to every participant in the game, and a football data ecosystem. Argentina captain Lionel Messi won the Golden Ball, becoming the first player in the history of the tournament to have won the award twice. Morocco made history as the first African team to reach a World Cup semi-final.
And that's all for today on Binh Phuoc Radio, television station and newspaper news. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.